All right, Knights of Apollo, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing well, and welcome back to another Total War Rome 2 Siege battle. This time, it's going to be a little bit different. We're using a mod called Parthian Invasion. It's linked down in the video description if you guys want to give it a try, and who knows, maybe send over some replays for me. I do appreciate it. So this one's going to be a lot of fun. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. It's a 2v2, and you're going to see some new factions and some old factions that, well, look different. So on the attack, we have the Seleucids, and like I said, it's a faction we've seen before, but look at the style. The Silver Shields, they look different. They've got these elite Silver Shield swordsmen, which look really cool. So, I mean, how can you get more elite than the Silver Shield? I don't know, but they are. And then we have Dacia over here, and again, you're going to see some similar units, but also some new units as well. But what are these two other factions? What are these guys? This is definitely going to be very different from what you typically see from Rome 2. So starting with this yellow faction here, this is the Budini, which is a Scythian. It's like a sub-Scythian culture. The Budini, they are very, very bright. They like their neon yellow, I guess. And then next to them, we have the Indo-Greeks. So it's like Indian mixed with Greek culture, and yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of fun seeing, because yeah, you don't really see Indian factions in the game per se, so at least not to this extent. So this is gonna be pretty cool to see them in action. Those are the factions, guys. Let's go ahead and just do normal speed and get this show on the road, because the tortoises are about to break down a huge section of wall. The Dacia over here, the Dacians, also known what as Gati, they're pushing forward and they're taking the gate here. They're gonna gain control. The Gati are taking the gate. No, they're taking the gates, and it looks like Budini is gonna have something to do about it. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Budini. I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with Budini. So please forgive my pronunciation if it's incorrect. But yeah, they're going to go ahead and attack the walls here, and it's getting spicy. They're putting up a good fight. We've got, looks like archer support coming in from Dacia. They've got the Taraboste Bowmen. These guys look cool. They look pretty solid. I don't know. It says they're elite. Dacian elite. Yeah, they're noblemen. So yeah, these guys probably spent their whole lives training with the bow, and probably with the sword as well. So they're probably decent in melee. So they're over there shooting down some suppressing fire. Not really suppressing, but they're not going to get a ton of kills from that angle. So I would definitely hold fire. But oh, Indian swordsmen dropping some spikes. Yeah, they're throwing some their invisible pila, and no, they're getting some good hits on these guys on the gate and making this a very difficult fight. Now, while that's going on, the walls are crumbling to the mighty Seleucids. By the way, the music here is part of the mod. So this is the music from the first Rome Total War, which I think is infinitely better than Rome 2's music. I mean, they really dropped the ball with Rome 2's music. Now we got some Seleucid chosen infantry. Chosen warriors are skilled and experienced soldiers. Well, that's nice. That's very nice. So these guys are going to put an absolute beat down on anyone that faces them, unless they're sending in some elite units of their own. I don't think Indian swordsmen are going to be enough. You're going to need more than that. It says warriors from India, people who use their swords skillfully, and initiate their attacks swiftly, causing terror in the hearts of the enemy. Nice. Very cool. Now, this is definitely a good move right here. Nice use of these warriors. They're going to the Sarmatian warriors, doing a good job of killing these guys from afar. That's what you want to do. This guy has like a half shield on his back. That's pretty cool. Probably protects him from arrows or people behind him. You know, it's nice. All right, let's keep looking, because the Seleucids are hammering hard on every single street. Got some Galatian equipped infantry. That's pretty cool. More infantry fighting here. This is more of the Galatian infantry. Taking on some Indian swordsmen once again. That seems to be the backbone of the Indo-Greek army, is that Indian swordsman unit. Now, Dacia is pushing extremely hard on the defenders. And even the Indian forces are up here. Oh, that guy just killed one of the Indians. But yeah, they're having a good fight. Now we got archers duking it out, trying to silence each other. Look at these royal bowmen, the Kalinge bowmen. Weight of numbers bring in, what does it say? Weight of numbers bring in its own quality to arrow fire. There you go. So they just have a lot. 120. These guys also have 120 as well. Nice. They're just firing at each other. Pretty cool. Having a little bit of a skirmish off. Back this way, the fight continues on. The streets are just flowing with blood as the two forces continue to fight every inch of this settlement. I mean, I shouldn't say every... Oh, look at these guys. Look at these heavy axes with the gold-looking armor. These heavy Caspian axes strike a perfect balance between attack and defense. Useful in any good fight. Useful in any good fight, guys. They are useful anytime, anywhere, any place, any situation. They are versatile. They're strong. A very heavy melee infantry, and they are going to finally stop the flowing of Seleucids in this great city of theirs. Same thing over here. Do they have more of them? Yeah. Well, no. These are the warriors. These guys are medium infantry. And the Silver Legionaries are heavy melee infantry. That's cool. Oh! We got the Masi warriors. Medium melee infantry armed with two-handed swords. These men can cut their enemies half in seconds. Look at these swords. Oh! That guy just got... He didn't get cut in half, but he got embarrassed. He's gonna lay low for a little bit. He's like, no, not like this. I'm gonna get back at it. I'm gonna keep fighting. Come on. Let's see him get a kill. Make up for that embarrassing fall. No! Okay, now and he just pushed him. He pushed his head. Yo, and then he's just like chilling with the enemy. Okay, we're following this guy now. Oh, he's like, that's revenge from my brother. How dare you? That was awesome. Yeah, that was disrespectful, him pushing him like that. Holy moly, let the man die in his own terms. All right, so look at this stand by the Indo-Greek. They are making it difficult for the Seleucids. Let's go check on Dacia. They are slowly making their way, walking fast. No, they are making their way down this wall, fighting hard. Oh, this guy's coughing up blood. Oh my goodness. This is a bloody fight. Look at these swords. Broken looking sword. Pretty gnarly. A great fight. I guess these types of swords, they kind of help with getting around a shield, maybe that's the idea, like inflicting damage, because the angle can, like, you know, bend. Not bend, it's already bent, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you can get around a shield and you can kind of just thrust it forward and it kills the defender, you know, the shielded warrior. Back over this way, the defenders are finishing off Dacia here. They're gonna have to send up reinforcements, but Dacia looks like they're changing plans and they're gonna link up with the Seleucids. They have given up on the gate, which honestly I think is for the best. I don't think they're gonna get, it's just not very advantageous. If they link up with the Seleucids, they have more killing potential over here because they're not on the walls. They can go in, they can get charges, they can get flanks. They just have a higher killing potential, unlike the walls where you're just like pinned up there. You're getting shot by who knows what. So yeah, it's a big mess. But he is winning on this wall here in the Budini forces. How can you miss them? The highlighters. They're literally highlighters. This is the Budini Levy Swordsman. This Levy sword is a cheap and effective melee unit, easy to replace, and nobody to be missed. Nobody's gonna miss these guys, you know, except for their children and their wives, you know, and their male lovers, you know, or whatever. They're gonna be missed by someone, by God, you know. There you go. They matter, okay? They matter. That's what I'm saying. All right, so now we've got Escalation equipped infantry. They're pushing forward and they're taking on these massy warriors. These guys, I can imagine, are kind of like the Dracian, what are they called? The Thracian warriors. I can imagine they're a lot like them. They're susceptible to archer fire. They're, you know, vulnerable to archer fire. That guy got shot in the head. But yeah. Oh, look at the reinforcements. Imagine being one of these guys and then seeing this, you know, with arrows hitting you as you fall back. But now we got reinforcements coming in. Oh, look at them cheer. They got the berserker cheer as they charge in. The heavy axes. These veterans fight in the Roman style and do with fortitude. And do so with fortitude. That's the elite silver swordsman. I like the little like descriptions they have for these soldiers. I like reading them. Nice. Very nice. So, a very intense fight. Now we got archers close by, getting dangerously close to the front line, trying to put down some suppressive hate on the archers, which is working and breaking these Syrian heavy archers. Amazing. Back over this way, we've got another intense fight. The Seleucids are struggling here. It started off so well. Oh, look at these axe marauders with their leopard little capes here, cloaks, whatever you want to call them. These settled people may be subject to the nomadic lords of the steppe, but any foe will find the Mote is a tough opponent to overcome. The Mounted, I don't know. I'm kind of stupid, so, you know, strange words I don't know how to pronounce. So a nice fight here. Oh my gosh, they find themselves kind of surrounded here, getting attacked from two different sides. Now we get the general closing up. Pretty much at this point, both sides have committed a lot of their troops. Dacia still has a decent amount of reserves. The Seleucids have like 1 or 2 units of reserves. You know, really just one, the elite silver. It's a good unit though. It's a good unit. But they're still fighting for the gate over here. I guess Dacia sent over another unit to try to take this. He's not giving up on this. He's also sending over units with the Seleucids to come help out over here. Got the Galatian equipped infantry. And look at this silver and gold helmet that we got here. Very cool. What is he taking on? Oh, the Royal Bowman. They are out of ammo. Nice little feather here. Like the big feather. Just means he's in charge. He's the big feather. That's a common saying in India. Who's the big feather around here? You know? Like when you're trying to like figure out who's running this. Who's the big feather around here? You know? No, I'm completely making that. You know, it's like, who's the big cheese around here? Who's the big cheese? You know, who's the top guy? Oh, who's the big feather? All right, I'm gonna shut up now. We're gonna keep going. I'm just making stuff up. So, nice little charge of the swordsman. This is the Kumhati swordsman. So nice. And they're gonna confront the Budini heavy axes. That's gonna be a tough fight there. I don't see them winning that, but they are sending out reinforcements. Noble swordsmen making their way, walking fast. They're gonna go through the gate because they've taken the gate, and that's gonna be much needed reinforcements there for that fight, because they're fighting on the walls, they're fighting in the streets, they're fighting on the beaches. We will fight, and they certainly will fight. And then here is some Silver Legionaries with Dacia pushing forward and trying to get through this very strong defense, very tough defense, very brutal defense, if I could say so myself. Nice battle here. Look at this. The heavy axes, are they falling back? That would no. They're just dying. They're trying. Look at this struggle. Oh man, the dust in the air looks fantastic. Looks great. These guys are throwing hatred. Look at them. They look cool. They've got like a rough silver on them. A rough silver. And then we got some reinforcements coming in. This is this the last unit of elite silver swordsmen? I think so. But Dacia still has a lot of reserves. Oh my gosh, now we got generals duking it out. And now we got elite blacksmen. Oh my gosh, look at these. They got palm leaves. The Indian guild warriors, armed with two-handed swords. These men can cut their enemies half in seconds. Oh, just like the other guys. Very cool. Very cool. We're gonna keep sending in more troops, keep fighting. The defenders are starting to get a little thin here. They've just lost the control of this street. Silver Legionaries, they need to regroup. Face the enemy. They're getting peppered with skirmishers. Dacia's over there too. But my goodness, Dacia has been beat. Wow, that happened really fast. Did they commit the... I guess they did commit the noble swords, but they got booty spanked. And now they're putting on a flank, and Dacia is going to have to go on the defense and just kind of hold this street. Noble swords. Is this the same noble swords that was supposed to come in through the gate? Maybe he changed his mind. A nice little charge there, but I think the noble swords should be able, the noble warriors or whatever, should be able to handle them. We've got some warriors over here. We've got the Houdini Axe Marauders. They're falling back. They're not engaging. I think what they're going to do, they should just run this way and get around the flank, open up this up. And then once this breaks through, they should do the same thing over here. Go around the flank, open it up. What are they doing? Why didn't they do that? Just have one unit here to hold them back. Open this up. But I guess if you commit too much, this opens this up. And, oh, yeah, this is... Oh! A nice little javi throw on those horses. We're down to the last 5 minutes of this battle, guys. It's a close battle, but it is starting to lean in favor of the attackers. Lean in favor of the attackers. All right, Dacia is going around the flank. He's got some Dacian elite blacksmen and also elite blacksmen as well. And he's going to go around. He's going the long way. He's going the long way. He's taking the road less traveled to try to get around the enemy, which at this point, the defenders are barely hanging on. They're trying to... I think they should have fallen back a while ago because they just don't have enough men to cover all this ground. They're trying to cover so much ground, and they just don't have it. Look at the... Ooh, look at the cataphract toy. Cataphract. I love Cataphractoid. Nice little stand here. They're still fighting Dacia a little bit. They got some archers peppering him down, trying to kill the general. That's a high interest target. And they are certainly inflicting a lot of damage. This is bad for the Seleucids. This could be huge, guys. Oh, the Seleucid general's dead. The royal cav here. Horses to a man. These royal cavalry always act appropriately. I certainly can't be one of these royal cav units because I almost never act appropriately. I tell very inappropriate jokes all the time, and that's when I get the side eye from my wife. So, yeah, I could not be one of those cav units. Back over this way. Hold on. There might be a shift here, guys. I mean, if the Seleucid units break, and there's a charge of Dacia into some warriors. I don't know. They're starting to look pretty thin over on this side. And here we go. They went around the long way. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I guess, were they able to go through here? They moved pretty quick around there. But they are certainly making some ground. And the general, the noble riders, these proud horsemen will not flinch from a fight, which is a mixed blessing or a savvy for a savvy commander. That's right, because sometimes you want to flinch from a fight, you know? You're like, not a good idea. Not a good idea. We should get out of there. Like right now, this is not a good. They're not flinching, but they're dying. They're dying. So wow, this is a close battle, guys. I mean, the defenders are making some headway here. They killed the Seleucid general. They have kind of won over here. Dacia is. Uh oh. What's this? Oh no. I don't know if this unit's like glitched out or they must be glitched out. Yeah, oh no. Darn it. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's the replay. The replay might be a little desynced here. It's tough to really tell. I don't know. It could just be certain units are glitched out, that's all. Because it doesn't feel this desynced. And there we go. The general's still fighting. The noble rider's still fighting. And we're down to a minute left. And we've got units over here just chilling. All right. Well, I don't think we're going to get a proper ending to this battle. I think it's desynced a little bit. But I hope this has given you... It's been fun, still, because we got to see some new units and some new factions duke it out. And that's kind of the issues with mods. You just don't know what you're going to get. Sometimes the replays kind of just screw up. We're down to the last 30 seconds, and there's still plenty of units on the battlefield. Well, actually, the defenders definitely look like they're going to lose here. But it's still very close. They're charging out over here. Actually, hold on. This might not be desynced. And there's 4 seconds, and it's still not clear who's going to win this. And that's, yeah, a costly victory. Oh, apparently the defenders won. Okay. Yeah, it desynced, guys. Yeah. That's too bad. But it was fun. You know, did you have fun? I hope you had fun regardless. It's kind of a way of showing off the mod. It's not so much the battle itself, but these things happen. Hope, again, you enjoy it and but give this mod a try. It's on the Steam Workshop. Again, links down in the video description. We'll end the replay and look at the results anyways. But I think this was sent in by All Cinder. So thank you for the battle replay. He did pretty well with his teammate here. And then we got Principality of Antioch going as Dacia and Dr. Livesey. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.